cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Recon is afoot. Hey! Someone's going through a hard time, darling there. Their ego is their amigo. Unrequited love and paranoia is their bedfellow. We call it what? Karma. They call it you're coming back. They're lying to themselves. Lying. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's dive in. The planetary energies are as we kick our way into this new day gifted to us by the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. I call order in the court. The court of what? Keitha, darling dear. Nothing like having a kick in the spiritual nutsack when they realize whom and what they cut to the core. Hey, hey! Laugh with me, big cat. Freedom is for the big cat who knows their worth and adds tax. Yeah. The planetary energies are the asteroid Ceres, which is associated with hard work and parenting, either someone else or yourself or something, raising it from a seed to harvest. So Ceres has entered Libra, darling dears. During this transit, you must nourish your soul by finding balance in your life as you take care of other people as well as yourself. Boy, I don't know about that, you know. After going to my Jamaican, take care of which people? I had to have given birth to them, darling. Everyone else is on their own, black. Listen, this is going to be a what? Where's my shoes, Naive? Oh, found it. A personal safety announcement. Yeah. And do you hear this? It's a dog whistle. You're not supposed to hear it. They're hearing it though in the mud hut. They are. They, them, and The moon, the skullduggerous moon, I might add, enters Scorpio today, darling dears, causing you to feel more in tune with your intuition and psychic senses. Some simp is crying over you, darling dear, crying into their fist. Ha ha, good for them. The moon aspects Pluto today as well, darling dears. You should have a clearer understanding of how you feel, as well as how you need to revolutionize. Revolutionize? Yes, revolutionize. Revolutionize and change your life. Moving forward. We go forwards, never backwards. Kathleen Day, fist bump. Haven't seen you in a while, darling dear. Are you fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely? Pluto will lend some support to this particular mission, offering the passion and drive for you to take action towards your personal evolution, big cat. We grow on a daily basis. Why? Because we're a big cat and we've got it like that. We are covered by our ancestral team. We worked it out to be what? X equals 2n squared. That's 126 ancestors that are at your back, darling dear. Wanting you to win, wanting you to fly, wanting you to never go back to what tried to break you and bring you to hockey sticks at dawn. It's not a fabulous place to be, big cat. Trying to get my candle into the frame. Yeah. Right. Don't worry about the tongue-tiedness, darling dear. Mercury retrograde is almost upon us. Let me just quick flash something at you, our survival kit. Take note and follow it to the letter, big cat. Follow it to the letter. Right. Let's press on. Right. Unrequited love, darling dears. As we sip our mochas. Because what? My hairline comes first, as must yours, darling dear. We didn't enjoy the reverse fry tuck. We didn't enjoy them being rapid with the hairline. We didn't. Big cat, you realized you are whom you surround yourself with. Law number 5 of the 48 laws of power. I told you, be around 4 bottom feeders. Guess who's going to be number 5? And guess who's going to be here to tell you? Well, I did tell you, as I push my spectacles of truth back up onto the bridge of my nose. You are who you surround yourself with. Your spiritual kung fu, hiya, hey, is kicking like Jackie Chan. Your cutoff game is strong, and I salute you. It wasn't easy, Big Cat. Especially when you didn't love yourself to the degree that you truly deserved. Love yourself, Big Cat, and that tax every day. You deleted they, them, and down to the memories. Who? We've got our Mariah Carey on. I don't know that person. And any progeny? It was Immaculate Conception. Fist bump. You understand, if someone makes you question your worth, they've got to go, blood. They must get out. They must go away. No Klingons allowed in your Star Trek. As we dive in and see what go on with the bottom feeders crying over you. They better cry your river. Come through, Justin Timberlake. Fist bump, posh clap. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked, my arms, they feel like 2 pieces of overcooked spaghetti. And don't even let me tell you about the muscles in my posterior. Listen, the spin class on a Sunday is held by this really, really skinny white guy. He's so skinny that his clothes hang on him. But I'm telling you, his mouth is strong, and he makes us, he goes around, and every minute he's tightening it, putting more resistance on, right? I was sweating like I was a hoe in church. I'm telling you, I was sweating. There was no time for perspiration, darling dear. Unfortunately, there's no class next Sunday because unfortunately, it's that pagan holiday, Christmas. I told you already, my son said, because his birthday's on New Year's Day, he goes, Mommy. I said, son, what do you want for your birthday? Right? He goes, Mommy, can you make it rain on me? The only rain he's going to get is this. As I run back into my room and hide my wallet, my pocketbook, and my handbag. Is he mad? Is he mad? Has he not seen what they're trying to do with us with the utilities in the UK? When I turn on the gas or the electricity, it's like the auctioneer's block. Hey! Let's see who's in the comments. Let's see if I can bring it up before I press on. Oh, it's here now. Thank God. I thought I was flying solo dolo like the girls or boys on the pole. Is it coming? Yes. Alexis Holmes, first in the chat. Big Cat, wave. King Rodney 123 Wagwan, pinkies up. Teresa Chambers, hi. A new face in this place. Are you good? Millie De La Prida, Audrey Dye, loves Kimberly. Thank you for the super chat, Kimberly. I will be putting it towards what? My honeydew melons, which I carry in a baggie. I eat from no one. Are you mad? I wants to live. Slim Jim, I see you. I see you. Jeanette, MOH, my sister from across the pond. Big Cat, wave. Hey, loving the company. I see Dallas Welch. I already saw Kathleen Day. Glad to see you, Kathleen. You don't really have time for us because you're too busy getting great, but I'm glad when you have the time to pop in, don't you know? CB, Wagwan. Who else is here? Let's have a quick look. Florida time. Pinkies up. I've got to press on because I can be such a chatty cat. A namaste and a grand rising to whomsoever I haven't mentioned. If I see your name come up again, I'll try to fit it in as we talk out them business. Baby, it's not like talking about someone else's business as we learn from their mistakes, darling dear. Never taking for granted whom we truly see as a blessing on our lives. They did that to you, Big Cat. They treated you like you was what? The turkey's butt. Just like what Nubik got. Yes. They thought you was nothing. Why? They was judging you by themselves, darling dear. Big mistake. As what? Too late is their cry. They better, as I said, cry into their fist because we care not. not 2 figs or 1 good golly and gosh. Idyllic fire, big cat wave. Anyhow, let us call in the energies of wisdom, guidance and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, angels, way showers and spiritual guides. From Keitha to Malkuth. Namaste. Energies, up, big cat. I insist. We're going to get 2 decks for them. This is their deck. You must have something fabulous. You will have the Art Nouveau deck. As we see what's going on with them and what's going on with you. We'll get all of the preliminaries out of the way. I'm feeling the dominoes today, darling dears. Let's get the messages up from the dominoes. What's this? This, is it a hematite? Magnetized? This is a wonderful bracelet. If you can get a crystal bracelet with the hematite on, darling dear, it's good for your aches and pains. Listen, crystals is what you need in your life. You want it. Listen to me. Do I have to hypnotize you again with my pendulum? My virginal. I'll do anything to make sure that you get great. I told you we're best friends, whether you like it or not. I've already declared it. I feel like I want 2. Give me another one. Thank you. Same like when you cast runes, you read the dominoes from right to left. I'll read the one that is upright, darling dear. We have what? A 2 and a 1, which goes to a 3. Energy of the Empress, darling dear. Venus as well as Earth energy. Knowing your worth and adding tax. Love it. I don't hate it, darling dear. The energy of a 2 and a 1 or 1 and a 2 is speaking about an old friend. An old friend wants to visit you. Good God, someone wants to come from the past, from yesteryear, from the pet cemetery. Do you watch that film? You'll recognize the body, but the inside, darling dear, the inside is black-hearted and mean and soulless. Remember that, big cat? Remember that. They wants to come and visit you. Good God. To the battle stations. Hey! Secure your perimeter. Release the attack dogs. And remember, big cat, you do not hold grudges. You hold facts. We've got the memory of an elephant, just like the elephant in India that murked that lady twice. You say in case you always talk about, why not? Who gon' check me, boo? I've got to remind you of how fabulous, gorgeous and lovely you are. Unless I keep reminding you that you want pea, glitter, shit, cupcakes and pot rainbows, right? Who gon' do it? That's what bestie does. Reminds you of your greatness. An old friend wants to visit you, eh? Oh, we also have what? A 5 and a 1. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. The 1 and the 5 speaks about a love affair, some kind of proposal or a social event. Someone from the past would like to what? Do the genitalia watusi with you, darling dear. They want to what? Trap you with their STD. What's that? A spiritual disadvantage, darling dear. They've got attachments. Listen, you don't want that smoke, darling dear. Pay your knees. Good God, it's so tiring. I'm plumb tuckered out. My panani, your panani or fatum, the golden fatum, your platinum, they can't be bandied around, darling dear. They're supposed to remember that and cry every time they think about it. Your low panani or fatum, let them cry into their fist, I insist. Possibly even backing with their fist. Listen, I digress, and I'm being a bit low vibing with my talk, but I have to get on their levels, darling dear. The levels of it. They thought, when they effed you over, that you'd lay down and die. You wasn't laying down, darling dear, you was taking the knee. And when you said amen, so be it mote. That's when you got up, darling dear, and you became dangerous. How? Because you loved yourself. You realized you didn't deserve the treatment they gave you, the gossip they had at your back. Now it's got me on my 31 teeth and you know my edges. Hey! Let's get the ancestral message for you before we dive into these peccadillos and see what go on. What did I say? Shame knows their address, darling dear. They feel ashamed of what they done did to you. Why? Because it's been done to them. Yes. And they sit under an archway where there's going to be more possibilities for them to be what? Shamed, darling dear, by the choices they made and the choices they will make going forward. I told you, Unrequited Love and Paranoia is their bedfellow, aka Karma. Long, who's this? Long bubbly Susie. Hey, they don't feel so bubbly right now. Living in the past. The same past we only use for recon. Pick me another. This is a lot. You're picking on me. What does it say? Divine lineage, knowing your worth and adding tax. Right? And you better put up a resistance. Put up a resistance. You're not going back, darling dear. The energy of the 22 is the energy of the High Priestess doubled. So nice, Divine gave it to us twice. It also goes to a 4, darling dear. Mars and Aries energy as you claim dominion. It's represented by the Emperor, who is what? Father God. In Tarot for some, darling dear. Divine is telling you, keep that resistance up, darling dears. What's this? Look at this. It came out in the reverse. They don't feel safe where they are. Imagine that. Are they on quicksand? Are they in the mud hut? As it's about to be what? Struck by lightning as a typhoon is sweeping through? That's their business, darling dear. That's their business. Your divine lineage. You are protected. You are guided. Call on your ancestral team at any time. Sometimes you're going to be having interrupting thoughts about these past people. Baby, you better draw a physical line through that. And I told you, if these ruminating thoughts come back, you go for your post-it note and you write down the highlights of what they done did, darling dear. And then you burn it. You give it to the universe. Because those thoughts will aid you, darling dears. Those thoughts will make you feel unsure of yourself. Those thoughts will take you off your gangster, blood, bra, or sistrine. And we can't have that. As besties, we're like Thelma and Louise without the killing bit. We're not killing ourselves off, darling dear. We're too busy, right? Keeping it tight and right so we can sock it to them, Scotty. I found my ring and it's lost again. Don't ask me where my ring is, blood. I'm not going to listen. My eyes are cutting to the right and the left. Right? Okay, on the base of the paranoid ones. Oh, we've got the Knight of Wands, the in and out flighty energy, fickle, darling dear. Love to run from here to there. But you didn't understand what you was dealing with, darling dear. They had the energy for everyone. But they haven't got the energy now. No, as what? Karma finds their address. Everything is going in reverse for them. Give it a good shufty. So they're paranoid. What are they paranoid about? What's they paranoid about? What's the matter with them? Do we feel sorry? No, that's a lot of cards, blood. I'll take the top one. That was nearest to me. Oh, 7 of Wands. They're paranoid because your block game is for the gods, darling dear. Your block off game, darling dear. You're standing your ground. There's been a lot of hot talk as your shapely back disappeared over the hemisphere. When you turned it, law 16 of the 48 laws of power. It says here what? Stand your ground, right? And believe in yourself. They see that you're believing in yourself. They're paranoid. They're stupid. And they're missing. No one call the police. A case does not need to be filed. Right? Ooh, good golly and gosh. 8 of Swords. What did I say? Paranoia knows their address, blood. They are trapped in their tiny mind. That mind that's like mush. Their brain looks like a newborn baby's poo, darling dear. As they what? Thunk on you. As they realize they're blocked. You've even forgot about them. You don't know who they are. You're getting owl up in this bitch. Hey, you're like, who? Who? Look. Lusting after you, darling dear. Let's see where the big cat is at this moment in time. As they're lusting after you, and you're minding your own business, right? Working on your multiple streams of income, right? building yourself from the inside out, giving thanks and blessings back to your ancestral team, loving Father God, Mother Isis, and minding your own business, right? Look, what did I say? You're in manifestation mode, darling dear. The magician, divine has gifted you with all of the tools, as above, so below. Your manifestations are coming in very quickly, so you have to be very careful on what you focus on, darling dear. Don't focus on what was, focus on what you want to be. What you want to be coming into your hemisphere, what you want to see going forwards. It also speaks about speed, something coming with a quickness. The magician is ruled by Mercury energy, so it speaks about your rational mind as well as your communication skills, darling dear. Your table is set, darling dear. Psalms 23:5. What's this trying to poke out? Listen. And you don't care about, you don't know who they are. I told you, you've gone out up in this bitch. You know that they want to make amends. They want to come and tell you that they're sorry. Out of that, what slash they call a mouth. They're an airbender. They're a liar. And if you listen to them, you'll be the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. You'll be brown bread by dawn or lobotomized. Don't listen. You don't want to make amends with them. They don't play fair. So they're paranoid and filled with unrequited love. Let's see how they feel about you right now, apart from the fact that they know that they're blocked. That's a lot of cards. The cards playing with me, right? Look, what did I say? They want to come through the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Poor! If this ain't your progeny, right? The Page of Cups is immature energy, emotionally manipulative. Yes, they've got psychic ability. We've all got psychic abilities, but they used it for wicked, right? Moon energy right behind it. This is a fakeosoid, someone that will betray you, the fake friend, the back front neck tabber, the partner that was everyone's partner, right? We've also got the what? 10 of Swords. They're on a knife's edge. I told you. They're crying into their fist blood. Hey, hey. And they know what they did to you, right? The moon is represented by Cancer as well as Pisces energy. Yes, baby. They hid a lot of secrets, darling dear. Their representative had you fooled for a time, darling dear, but not anymore. This person cheated on you. They lied on you, right? You were sleeping with the enemy, right? They was always fake. The energies that they took here, there, and everywhere, darling dear, was the energy you gave to them. You civilized these Neanderthals, darling dear. And now they're backsliding into what? Hockey sticks at dawn. And they want to come through with what? A disingenuous apology. They want to apologize. Well, guess what? It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late. Yeah. And they're on the knife's edge. This speaks about illness as well. Because when you see the Sword in reverse, this is a break from what's really going on in reality, darling dear. It also speaks about medication. They need some kind of medical attention. Well, they better not try to get medical attention in the UK because the nurses are on strike, blood. Hey, hey, good luck with that. Face off the deck. Listen, the choices they make, darling dear, their chicken heads, right, are coming home to roost. Made the wrong choice. Well, how do you feel about them? The cards don't ramp, darling dear. Who? What? You understood that they are not your wish fulfillment. You was not emotionally settled or satisfied with them. They breadcrumbed you the Watusi, darling dear. And those breadcrumbs led straight to the witch's cottage. And then they tried to put you in the oven. 9 of Cups. On its face, darling dear. Represented by Pisces energy. We've got a lot of Pisces energy at the moment. Pisces as well as Jupiter. So this is a turnaround in how can I put it? This person is lying. They're not telling the truth of a situation. You have no mutual affection with them. Whatever they did to you, darling dear, it killed off everything. You feel as though that this person was a curse or brought generational curses into your life. You felt cursed being around them. Not just the curses that they uttered from their mouth chakra to you, on you, darling dear. You felt cursed. Everything went wrong. You were stripped of many things, darling dears. But your emotions, they had you looking like the old crone in the backwoods, darling dears. You've got no emotion to give to them. None. You've kicked over that cup and you've crushed it under your flip-flop of common sense. Base of the deck. And you, listen, you've got no passion for them, right? None, right? Everything dries up, right? Your things shrink. You know what I'm talking about. I'm hinting on many things, darling dear. You understood the lack of true kindness, no spiritual upgrading in this particular person or people. You understood that it's going nowhere fast. It's a situation that you couldn't work with. One is about work, darling dear. You couldn't work with the situation. Why? Because they're a woodwinker and they're a page. Pwah! That gave that cup to many, and now they want to come and say sorry. Because them a got your heat. They're going for it, blood. Hey, loves Kimberly. Well, go on. Are you good? Pinkies up. But they was never your friend. They didn't rate you. They didn't rank you. You couldn't care less. You don't even remember them, darling dear. No emotion, darling dear. The same lack of emotion they gave you when they did this and that. Pulled you about like taffy. You saw the Knight of Wands. They was here, there, and everywhere. Like Wee Willie Winky. So what are they going to do? Because we already saw from the dominoes, an old friend, Beelzebub, would like to visit. Who is it? Pennywise, son or daughter? They want to come and see you for Crimbo. They want you in prison, big cat. You can't go. Where's my ears? I'm sitting there laughing and I realize I haven't got my ears on. Listen, we can't go to prison. Big cat must be free to sock it to them. They want to come and pay you a visit. What's this? They want to come and see you. Good golly and gosh. This is what? The Five of Wands. They want to come in like as meek as a lamb, darling dear. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. They just want it to be peaceful. They don't want to come with any smoke, darling dear. But they've got what? They've got cursation on them, darling dear, as the karma found them. This is someone who has people around them, but they're not enjoying the people. The passion, the ones is about passion. If they've got other partners, they couldn't care less. They bring them no joy. I told you, you are a once-in-a-lifetime cat. How many times did you take them back, big cat? How many times did you forgive them? Good God, more on its face? Stuck, darling dear. And it's all one's energy. The fire energy, darling dears. This in the reverse, this speaks about their inner strength is all mushy, darling dear. They don't know how to approach you, right? They can't be strong around the people that they're around, darling dear. They're not really giving them their energy. And if they've got something going on in the bedroom, baby, it's lies and subterfuge. They can't even get it up. Not the way they used to, darling dear. Base of the law. They want to come and offer you the fatum that looks like this. Baby, you're going to break your celibacy, right? For that, are you? Who is this person in the comments? They want to come through with quickness. I told you they want to come and see you for Crimbo. They want you in prison with the prisoners, just like R. Kelly. They want to come in quickly. All of this fire energy, darling dear. They're impassioned by you. I'm telling you. Believe me, bestie. They've got the unrequited love. While you are leading with what? Love and light. Two of these and one of those. Don't they understand the communicative dance? What is the best next move for the big cat? What is the best next move for the big cat? Does it want to come out? Finding different like-minded souls in the upright, darling dear. This is solo dolo, like the boys or girls on the pole. I told you it's your coming out season. Many of you have been ambivert. You've been what? In hermit mode. But 2023 is going to see a what? A new upliftment in your life. I told you, as you continue to raise your vibration, heal yourself, work on your multiple streams of income, realizing that your mental health is your wealth, darling dear. You are going to be a beacon, but you are going to attract many. This is your coming out season. Who is it? Someone called the who? I'm not even going to name them, darling dear. Thank you, moderators. Hold on a minute. Let me just go on. Let me just click on this person, make them go forever. They'll have to come back with another pseudo name. Hold on. Where's my shiznai? Will it come up on the screen? I've got two screens here. Just a second, interrupting my flow. But my kung fu is strong, mate. I told you, I don't like it. Let me hide them from the channel. Let them come back with a pseudo name. Yeah, go ahead. We don't like you. You're weird. Nameless one. It's your coming out season, darling dear. 2023 is going to be so different to what you've been going through, darling dear, because you made the right choice. You chose you. People that pull your emotions about, I told you, when you leave people to their own devices, right, they don't realize that you're the power grid. You make the right choice. Whatever you think, sometimes your mind can be skullduggerous, bringing up memories from the past, but you have to remember how they made you feel. How did they didn't, listen, I've not had one message where you told me they spoke to you with the dulcet tones of an angel strumming on a harp. You made the right choice, big cat. Never you ever second guess yourself. You've only got one life to live on this Malkuf. Only one life. Why would you want to be crying every single day? Turn over the cup, darling, and crush it under your flip-flop of common sense. You did the right thing. And it's also a reminder, even though it's your coming out season in 2023, darling dear, to make the right choices. How come this person still got play in the comments? I thought I just hid them from the channel. Let me go back down to the bottom and see what's going on here. Trying to break my concentration when I'm wearing my purple lace front. Are they mad? They're mad, sad, and missing. Let's get another outcome. They want to come through with a quickness for Crimbo, yeah? Like Dark Vader. They are rock pocketers. Yes, baby. And we've got the cups on its face, the 10 of cups. This person is someone who is what? Drained of emotion, darling dear. And it speaks about what? Generational curses that they've created for themselves. They've also got the what? 2 of Pentacles on its face. They're trying to steal from people to pay Paul. This is somebody amongst many, but many that can't help them with nothing, right? And we've also got the what? What's this? Renewal, judgment on its face. Their steps are being guided, but darling dear, but by their leader. Who's that? The devil, darling dear. Into more wickedness. This person is, or people are living a hedonistic life, going through their lustful ways, darling dear, but they haven't got the strength to really give it what they really want. They can't. They spread themselves thin, darling dear. They thought they'd be Peter Pan. They're Peter, I think not. Hey! What's this? And here you are, big cat, Queen of Pentacles. Whether you are male or female, you know your worth and you've added tax. The Queen of Pentacles takes care of everything, nurturing unto others. They're seeing you as the one now. Now that you couldn't give 2 good golly and goshes and 1 good... What's that? As I was saying, they see you as what? Worthy, darling dear. Worthy of them. Listen, your back must be to them forever, darling dears. Never look back. If you've got progeny, you're taking care of them. This is also about the multiple streams of income. Pentacalis is about acquiring tangible things. A new home, job, car, career, whatever it is, darling dear. You're doing swell. You're doing swell. Never question your progress. Any step you take away from a marauder, the basura, the scum between your toes, is the right step, darling dear. They're stuck in the past thinking about things that happened before Donkey killed Philippe. Who cares about that? Clarify the Queen of Peace, please. You're a happiness expert. And it's again a reminder that your vibration has been raised, darling dear. 2023 is your year. The 2023 goes to a 7. 7 is a 7 speaks about the reflection that you've done when you went through the DNS, had to look over my shoulder. It speaks about the assessment of what you went through and the fact, darling dear, that you've come to what accomplishment. You accomplished something major in your life, darling dear, and this is going forward. This speaks about celebration. Some of you are going into situations where a child will be born, darling dear. Me personally, my ovaries have said, not for you again, big cat. Not do it again, even if I could. I'm not doing it again, darling dear. I'm tired of being someone's bitch. When you've got a newborn baby, you're that baby's bitch. Every time they go, you've got to say, what's going on? Nah, mate. I prefer big children that can speak to me and tell me what's wrong. Right? Sun energy. Take the top one. Oh. Again, the pages come through. Pwah! 2 different decks. They still want to apologize. Look, all of this lovely yellow. Your solar plexus, darling. You know your worth. And you've added a major tax on it. The solar plexus is represented by Archangel Michael, don't you know? Call him at any time. He is one of your protectors and providers. An eternal. But you have to remember, even your ancestors can't help you, darling dears, unless you call them, unless you ask for their help. You are being watched, darling dear. Why? Because you did the hard work. It wasn't easy making that choice, especially when you was around people or a person that did not value you. But they value you now. Now that you're gone, yeah, whatever. Put a sock in it, mate. Too busy flying high, darling dears. And you're not interested in the Shakira hips, the one that's been around the world and aye. Let's get another deck. Shall we go over the deck of the wicked? Might as well, seeing as we're on them, because I'm telling you, mark my words, the unrequited love. All of the emotions that you went through when you cleaved yourself away from that bad influence in your life. You remember when your heart truly broke. You had to break your heart in many cases in order to what? Get great, darling. You had to break your own heart. All those emotions, those tears, that pain you went through, them are got you hit now. As they realize that you are irreplaceable, darling dear. Irreplaceable. They're longing to feel your spiritual whap, darling dear. Baby. Unless they're coming like a thief in the night, and if they're sneaking into their property, right, they better be prepared to meet Nay. That's not the only thing that will be going bump in the night, darling dear. Anyhow, let's get the deck of the wicked. Let's see what else is going on for them as they're crying into their fists, telling everybody this and that, how sorry they are, how they wish they could turn back the hands of time. Well, R. Kelly can't, so why should they be allowed to? Now it's got me on my 36 teeth. I said 36. Why did I say 36? The 3 and the 6 goes to a 9. It's the Hermit, darling dear, because you iced them out. What's this? The Emperor's New Clothes. I said, no, go on for them. Betrayed by their ego, which is not their amigo. They thought you could be easily replaced. Ha ha! Whatever they replaced you with, darling, is as fake as a £9 note. I just said 36 and here's the number 9. You did the right thing when you isolated yourself. You went within, darling dear. And you was protected, you was covered. Remember I told you that? You did the self-examination, which gave you self-improvement. And it also speaks about what? Betrayal, darling dear. When you see the 9, the Hermit, these people will betray you again. As soon as they're comfortable, got you under the thumb as a thumber. What's this? Ascension, breakthrough on your purpose, right? A foot in both worlds and live in your truth. Roof, pinkies up. Through religion or spirituality. Me personally, I go for spirituality. I cleave to no one religion. I like them all. They've all got interesting sayings, darling dear. But spirituality is the ocean, while religion is just the fish bowl, right? It ended for a reason, blood, and they're a hustler. A hustler? Listen. You know what? We need a volume on these lives, darling dears, so that I can hear what you lot are saying. I mean, I can read what you're saying, but I'd love to hear your expressions, right? The support you needed, darling dear, is on its way. All you have to do is call your ancestors. I told you, but you have to allow them to work in your life. And when you call them, tell them not to wake you up at 3 a.m. because you won't appreciate it. Your heart will be going pitter-pat and boom-diddy-boom, right? And you won't be in the frame of mind to understand what they're trying to give you. Clear signs of their help and guidance, darling dear. Ask for clear signs. What's this? What did I say? They've got anger and emotional issues. Page of Cups, darling dear. Unable to manage their emotions. And if it's a male, let me give you a bit of psychology, darling dear. If this is a male, right, that is a narcissist, when a mother is a narcissist, darling dear, her firstborn son will be exactly like her. Even if she goes and has one set of children and goes on to have another set of children with someone else, that firstborn son will be just like her. I got with them because they're easy and I wanted to make the big cat jealous of them. How can you be jealous of a Jezebel spirit that walks with their panani on their forehead? I don't understand. ¿Qué pasa? I understand. What's this? Look! They're living in their south node. What did I say? Karma has found their address as they're what? Crying into their fist. Cry they must. Come through again, just in tea. Cry you a river. But over there. This one doesn't want to come up. They had the unsatisfied eyes. A pedestrian sperm engineer that had no chill or pause factor. They couldn't humble themselves with you, darling dear. They tried to break down your self-esteem, told you how unworthy you was, criticized you until you didn't understand your up from your down. Remember this, big cat. We don't hold grudges. We hold facts. Facts. What's this that doesn't want to come up? And they're a tree sloth, right? A tree sloth with algae in their fur. Let's see what Kipper has to say about this. They're crying, darling. It's time to count. The Mercury retrograde is kicking in, darling dear. Let's get Kipper and see what Kipper has to say about this melee. Big cat, you're fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. You can achieve anything you want, big cat. The only limitation is the one you put in your mind, and that limitation will be from the words of what? A bottom-feeding tree sloth. When any of those questioning thoughts come up in your mind, you what? Remember, you are the observer of your thoughts. And your thoughts aren't facts unless you choose to what? Buy into it. And if you buy into it, you better remember the DNS. Do you remember those days when you couldn't even wash your own panani or futon? Right? Do you remember those days when you still had to go to work? You still had to cook 3 meals a day, especially if you got progeny. They don't care that you're crying into your fist. They're like, get your shit together, mommy. We're hungry. Do you remember those days When there was flashing Jezebels in your face. I remember them. I filed it amongst the facts. Continue to focus on getting great, darling dear. We already discussed the 7. Continue to what? Assess situations, but work hard. I told you, darling dears, multiple streams. We're talking about passive income now, darling dears. Earning money in our sleep. There's so many ways that you can earn money as a big cat. I told you, look at your North Node. Those are your superpowers. The 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house will tell you how to make it into a business. This is not the time where we give up all of our free time just to earn a pittance. Your name's not Oliver Twist, babe. You don't want to beg more from anyone else. You can have whatever you want, darling dear. But you have to sit down and think to yourself. Learn to meditate. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. I know meditation is not easy. But the more you keep at it, do it for 60 minutes a day. Just sit, 60 seconds a day, 1 minute. Start off with 1 minute, darling dear. Sit down quietly and focus on your breathing. You focus on your breathing. And any thoughts that come up, don't chase the thought down. Don't add another thought to that thought. It's about clearing your mind so that divine can pour what divine guidance into you. I'm telling you, big cat, continue to work for what you want. And what you want is not to what? Be living on prisoner time, where you're giving up all your time for a pittance. Don't do it, big cat. Because 2023 is your year and it's on a 9, darling dear. The isolation that you've been in, darling dear, was for you to heal from the inside out, so that you don't attract any more of those tree sloth bottom feeders, these good-looking alfalfas that had a hold of your psychological password. Leave those tampon strings where they are. They can't go where you're going. 2 was in the bed and 1 was taken. I didn't mean it to come out like that, but I did tell that bottom feeder. I did tell them. One day you're going to regret everything you said to me. Everything you done to me. Yeah, I did say that. Right after I phoned the police. And said, remove this basura from my home. Are you mad? Listen, some people are still in toxic situations. And I've told you many times, my dear big cat, what was the final push in my back to get away from this person and get them out of my life? I truly saw the faces of my children. Your children are not yours to keep, darling dear. They chose you for their parents, for you to stand up. If you're in a toxic situation, you're finding it hard to leave, darling dear. Look at the faces of your children. If you're a female, if you've got daughters, you're raising your daughters to be just like you, to be pulled about and treated like they're nothing. If you've got a son in that situation, you're building the next not going, darling dears. Because you have to remember, if they worked on doing these things to you all of the time, darling dear, with no improvement on their behaviors, it's not a mistake, it's a habit. They chose to be like that. Well, guess what? You chose change. And it wasn't easy. The DNS, the dark night of the soul, I wouldn't wish it on no one. My children are telling me to get my shit together. Get your shit together, mommy. Imagine that. They sent in the baby because they know that I'm not going to take off the babies. They sent the baby in first. Mommy, what's for lunch? What's for lunch? Laugh with me, big cat. Do you remember those days? Yeah. Do you remember those days? Well, they're gone, darling dear. It's over. It's finished. Don't ever make the mistake of going back to a place that broke you. They knew exactly what they was doing. They worked at it, darling dear, because they thought you'd always be there as the thumber, the clean up man or woman. Are you mad? I did the river dance. You remember the Jason's flatteries? River dance, I did that to get away from the situation, blood. Yeah. And I didn't look back. Because I remember Lot's wife, as must you, darling dears. Salt Bay. And when Lot's wife looked back after God saved them from Sodom and Gomorrah and she was turned to a pillar of salt, what happened after that? You would have thought that Lot would have gone on to have a wonderful life with his daughters. What did the daughters do? They got their father drunk and got babies from their father, Sodom and Gomorrah, in his own house blood. This is why you have to understand your children in a difficult situation will adapt that mentality. Remember I told you that? You ended that situation and it was right. You did the right thing. Don't ever guess. Look, they had Jezebels in the back. And not one of them is an empress, darling dear. The emperor's new clothes. They look good on the outside, but they're what? They're obsolete on the inside, darling dear. I told you, black-hearted and mean. I feel like I need to ask these cards something. What? Listen. Base of the deck. You're victorious. You're winning. This is about a blessing in your faith. Tell me about this. Look. This person has got no healing. Star card on its face. I told you, big cat. My cards don't ramp. They're crying into their fists. They would love a minute of your time. You ain't got that amount of time. You ain't got a minute. Every one of us are given what? 1,144 minutes every day in our bank account of life. And you ain't even got a minute to spare to hear what this, what? Tree sloth, darling dear, with the T-Rex arms. You don't want to hear what they've got to say. They have not healed. They found no healing. They didn't go and try and heal themselves. They went amongst many that can't help them. Someone that was playing second fiddle to you. Their karmic had a karmic. That's their business, blood. It's ended for a reason. Again, we get the Sun card because you're a happiness expert. This is your coming out season, big cat. For every tear that you cried, your ancestors dried those tears. They dried them. They wanted you to undummy back yourself, which you did. Like a boss. What's this? And you're going to get your emotional fulfillment, but it had to come from within first. Remember I told you that? They can piss right off. Piss off. Right? They would love to come and take the shit in your life, darling dear. Don't let them back. If I had pearls, I'll be clutching them bitches with you because you're going to be getting visitors for Crimbo. Hey! Right, let's get a final deck. And then we're out of here because I've got to get great, darling dear. The children want me to actually cook dinner today. I told you, my central heating. The central heating people are coming to fix the heating today. Right? Because I'm telling you, it was cold in the corridors and hallways. I got them all fan heaters, but I'm telling you, it was cold in the corridors, blood. I said when my daughter came into my office earlier and she came in and she left the door open. I said, Karma, if you don't shut that door, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. She shut it immediately, moved away from the door and sat down with her hands like this. I said, I'm only joking. That's how cold it is, blood. It's cold. Yeah. They got passion for you now, darling dear. Now that you're gone. Now you have their heart. Hey! They was having fun in your life, darling dear. You're not addicted to their energy anymore. You've cut those soul ties. Bravo, big cat. Posh clap. I told you. When they come through with the what? The red flag, darling dear. It's not even a flag. It's not even a truce flag. It's a red flag, darling dear. Don't even talk to them. It'll be the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. Base of the deck. And they're watching you, mate. Sputnik is constantly launching these hillbilly investigations, right? It says watching, looking, lurking. They're lurking with loitering eyes on everything you've got going on. They're stalking. They want to come and gaslight you, right? Change your perception, right? And matter of fact, they want to even change history, make you remember things differently. Don't listen to them. No talking in an Eastern European voice. No talking. Don't talk to the stalkers. What's this? because it's your abundance, darling dear. Your power grid. Divine is blessing you for every tear you cried. Focus on your multiple streams of income. Continue to what? Put your energy only where it is truly appreciated, darling dear. Anybody that loses a big cat will cry forever, darling dear. That's their business. Cut them their cords as we sip our mocha, because we ain't getting smoked. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Remember, big cat, you are everything. Everything. You are the sun and the moon. You can achieve anything you want. The only limitation that will be on your achievements will be the ones you put into your mind. Big cat wave. Cat.